Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? What's poppin'? As always, welcome back to a brand new episode of Gibson's 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspiration posted by yours truly. I'm here. Alright, so Jordin Sparks released her new album. It's called No Restrictions. She just released this album on Friday, September the 13th. This record has 15 tracks. And I will say this, I was so excited for Jordin to come back into the music scene. I've always loved Jordin Sparks, hands down, period. And with this brand new body of work, I feel that she really stepped it up a notch. She really took it to a whole nother level with her artistry. Sonically, I feel that Jordin Sparks' appreciation for the art of her music and her message, and overall the Jordin Sparks that we grew up in love. And I feel that with no restrictions, I actually felt that I was in a no restrictions era in that world, whatever you name it. But I'm going to talk and discuss about my favorite standout tracks and my overall opinion of her body of work with this LP. So let's get popping as always, shall we? So I'm gonna run down the list as always. Number one, Forever featuring T Pain. Number two, Where There's Smoke. Number three, Remember. Number four, No Restrictions. Number five, FFWD. Number six, More Than Enough. Number seven, The Wall. Number eight, Admit It. Number nine, Give Love a Try. Number 10, No Cry featuring Starboy. Number 11, Call My Name. Number 12, What Are We Doing? Number 13, YCFWM. Number 14, Lavender Flower. Number 15, Fight of Our Life. Well, guys, my beautiful peeps. I will say this. This is a beautiful body of work. My standout tracks are Forever featuring T Pain, Remember, More Than Enough, The Wall, Admit It, No Cry featuring Starboy, Call My Name, and FCFWM. Jordan Sparks just slayed, snatched left and right out the ballpark. And I'm going to get into a really good deep dive of No Restrictions because this is Jordan's new era. This is her new manifestation. This is her declaration of her own lane that she solidified for herself years ago. But this album, like, from the production to the content to the lyrics to the more is more versatile. And Jordin Sparks, I feel Jordin Sparks, she always was authentic for herself. Even listening to No Restrictions, I felt that this album has so much of that R&B soul energy vibe, which I love because literally for Jordin Sparks, she's a really soul artist. But for her to be a singer, and she's a powerhouse singer, I will tell this. I'll say that she really stepped it up with her vocals, and her vocal range is really beautiful. It's insane. And I noticed that certain tracks that she really was able to really brighten through and showcase more confidently of her vocals and her singing ability because there are R&B tracks that have that really up tempo, mid tempo, more sultry, slow jams, sexy jams. There are the R&B soul tracks that have more of that empowerment plus the hip hop sound that she brought to the table. Now, for that first track that she had put out, the first one, Forever featuring T Pain, that track is really, really good. And when I first heard it, I was like, wow. I was like, whoa. The introduction of this first record off the album, it just brought off with like a kick where it kicks off of like, okay, R&B soul hip hop. You notice how sometimes with R&B albums, they do kick off with like an R&B soul hip hop album with like it's an R&B mixed with that eclectic sound, and sometimes you have a feature and sometimes you don't have a feature. But with T Pain, I can see how her and T Pain have brought the chemistry and the magic because T Pain's part where he's rapping and he's like rapping and singing, and it's T Pain with his sound and his authenticity. And I feel like T-Pain really brought this song to life because it's really a very boss anthem. It's really like in your face. It's empowerment. And I love that Jordin Sparks, she naturally, it feels very right for her to really tap into that R&B soul hip hop element of her side, which I really love. And I really feel like Jordin, she deserves to make more music like this because this is this is a part of who she is, right? So we already know that. But that album, that song, really stood out to me the most, and it's a really good track. I love that song. The song "Remember," I like that song a lot. I did an album review of Get It Since '92. My review, "Remember," so go check that out. And this is another song which I enjoy so much because it's another side of Jordin where it's like she's tapped to R&B, soul, hip hop. This song is more mid tempo. It's more of a romantic, reminisce of romantic hip hop song, love song, where she's expressing more of her vulnerability, her emotional side, her sexy side, and it really is really feel good music. It sounds very well put together, and I feel like I said, she definitely really this time around she wanted to really get more back into her artistry and really take it back and reclaim the sonic sound of Jordin Sparks. This album, this song is really good because remember, it has that Michael Jackson feels to it. Remember the time. So she did a great job with that. Another song, The Wall. Now, The Wall, I love this song because this song is a song where it's more up tempo. We get to hear it more dance, R&B, soul records. It has a groove, nice bass line to it. And this track stands out to me the most because when I heard it, I was like, wow. Instantly, I felt in a dance R&B 70s flavor in a way, kind of vibe. And I like that she really took that song into another level because I was listening to it and I was like, wow, this reminds me a lot of that soul 70s music, but with her, she just took it up a notch. She really went into the like R&B dance part of it, and it's more groovy, more bass line, more funk and R&B groove, and more funk blues. If you get my drift, because R&B and rhythm blues, it's a song that really stands out. To me personally, this song stands out throughout the whole entire album. So that song is a plus in my book, a plus. No Cry, I like this song, featuring Starboy. It has more of like an island Caribbean kind of feel, dance tropical vibe to it. And the collaboration is really, really good. Jordin is pretty much excelling in like that part of the album. Call My Name. That's another song right here, and I did an album review of Jordin Sparks' Call My Name. Go check that review out. And I'll say this, Call My Name is a very nice, soulful ballad kind of record. And Jordin Sparks, she's always known for her soulful ballads. I know that from her previous records. She has really, I would say for this song in particular, I actually felt more Motown, soul, R&B. She's really singing on this record because as a vocalist, Jordin Sparks, she was able to really captivate the essence of a singer, of a songstress, of having her own lane. There's nobody like her, but she really can really see and she can feel how herself as a singer and a vocalist that she brings more flavor, is more authentic, is more rawness, and she sings with so much passion. And you can even hear her vocals throughout the whole entire track. So she's singing, well, not really singing because I would be lying, but she's singing down. She's singing from the depths of her soul. She is singing from her melodic and her harmonies and her way of just being able to really glide through this track with so much epitome of R&B and soul. And people, I feel like people have underestimated her because it doesn't even matter. I'm pretty sure when she was making this album, it was like, okay, she just knew that she was able to just create a brand new era for her and reintroduce herself, but at the same time reinvent who she is as a musician, as an artist overall. You know how people, they like to put the stigma of, well, R&B soul people, R&B soul artists, they don't know how to reinvent themselves, or this is a new day and age of music, or people don't like R&B music no more. R&B music is gone. The soul music is gone. No, no, it's not, because as time changes rapidly, sometimes in music, R&B artists, they kind of feel like they gotta be one, be stick in a box, or they feel that they won't be able to really keep up with today's trends of music. But no, I can tell Jordin Sparks, she thought of ahead of the game. She was like, listen, I know what direction I'm putting in. I can do it all. This song, Call My Name, it does show Jordin Sparks is one of the best vocalists and one of the best singers for herself. So that's all I got to say about that. YCFWM, I believe that song is more of a another banger. It's more of a feel good song, boss up, sexy anthem. Like she's talking about her haters and her naysayers. And this is what I really love about this album too. Is that it's so really dynamic in ways where it's like it's not an album that you play just to be playing. Like you put this album and you play it, but then you don't want to play it no more. It's this kind of album, when you listen to it, you want to listen to it again, and you want to listen to it again, because I feel like as I was listening to No Restrictions, I really felt like Jordin just took her time with this body of work. I mean, I can feel that she really, really crafted an album, not just for R&B soul listeners, but hip hop listeners and listeners who love, that pop dance Eurocentric sound, where it's like, okay, she can combine with pop, groovy, funk, and R&B. And I really enjoyed the album for what it is, and I feel like she really just literally, this album gets an A+ in my book, and it's just an A+, and it's an A+. But that's what I'm saying. It's like she really did a great job of just bringing something refreshing to the table and something new. And you know what? As they always say, you just never know. But Jordin Sparks, this is a really amazing body of work, girl. You really took your time with this one. You really nailed it. I mean, I actually can feel every different layers of you, and you with that confidence, and really just bringing something that was very very worthwhile, and it's listenable. And I like that there are no fillers on No Restrictions. There are no fillers at all. I mean, hell, I actually was like listening to this every track. Most of the tracks, I'm blown away, and I'm like, wow, cool. This is really, really dope. This is something that, especially if you're if you're really into like R&B soul music with that nostalgia, I feel No Restrictions is that kind of album. It's really liberating. It's very sexy. It's very empowering, and it just has a lot of different amazing aspects of Jordin Sparks' artistry. So I definitely will give this album a 5 out of 5. So with that being said, guys, how do you guys feel about Jordin Sparks' album? Have you heard it? Have you listened to it? If you are interested, let me know down below and tell me how you guys feel. And I love the album cover. It's very chic, fierce. It's a very, beautiful album cover, and it just brings a lot of Jordin Sparks, really, gift, talented, all of that great stuff. So that being said, guys, stay tuned on the next episode of Get Since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. As always, stay tuned on the next episode of Get Since 92. Peace.